Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hot Takes with me, the Silver Fox. It looks like the fight back for reality is winning. Now, over the last few weeks, as a lot of you will no doubt be aware, Bud-Lite, its share price, or the share price of its parent company, has collapsed by 25%. It's knocked something like 30 billion, that's with a B, billion dollars off the value of the company. Bud Light was the biggest selling beer for years in America. It's no longer there. It's lost its number one position. And this all came about because of one tin of beer. One single can that was given to a man with mental issues who was congratulating himself for spending a year pretending to be a woman. And almost immediately, the sales of Bud Light collapsed because nobody wanted to be associated with it. I'm not drinking that. Oh no, I don't want to be seen drinking that. Oh, my friends will, rip me a new one. Oh, you're drinking, have a tran of beer, things like that. So everyone sort of shunned it. And Bud Light and the parent company realised that they were in deep, deep trouble. And so they tried to walk it back. And say, no, it's for real men, it's blah, 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 and do all this. And the moment they did that, they sort of cast off the trans man with his mental problems. Then the LGBT community went, oh no, we're not drinking that, because you're abandoning this person, whose name I will not say, but we all know who it is. So Bud Light have learnt a very important lesson, and that is you do not split or do anything stupid with your brand, especially when you're the number one brand. Well, not anymore. They're number two brand now. And might be number three by the end of the week. Who knows? Because what they've done is they've split off their biggest chunk of market, alienated it, and then they tried to repair it. And by repairing it, they alienated the other chunk of their market. And now nobody is drinking Bud Light. They cannot give it away. They have got vouchers and you can actually buy a $20 pack of beer for something like $19 with this voucher. And nobody's buying it because nobody wants it. It is being totally rejected. Sales are down so much. I mean, yeah, there's still some sales because there's people out there who don't know all the controversy or aren't aware and things. But when you lose a quarter of your market in weeks, and every time they put anything up on social media, it's ripped, it's ratioed out. Every time they put an advert out, it's ratioed out. Because people don't want to be associated with that. So that's the Bud situation. Now I want to have a look at the Target situation. Now for people who don't know, Target is a big retail store in the US. It's a bit like sort of TK Maxx or, the Range, that sort of thing. It sells household products, clothes and things like that. It doesn't sell food. Sort of that sort of stuff it sells. Kind of a general store but without the food attached kind of thing. Now Target sell a lot of things to a lot of people. They're a massive company. And then just before Pride Month started, I don't know why they get a month. My mother gets a day, but apparently that's not enough. But anyway, Pride Month was about to start, and so they, showing how corporate-y they were, they introduced this new range of swimwear. And it's an all-in-one bikini type, not bikini, it's the two-part, but the all-in-one swimwear that women would wear. Only these aren't for women, these are for male swimmers. And they've included at the bottom extra tuck room so that you can hide the old meat and two veg, so that you can continue and pretend in your mind that you're really a lady, even though of course you're not. And that in itself wouldn't have been a major problem, except that Target were targeting, see what I did there, children, because this swimsuit was actually aimed at small boys, and it had the little tuck thing so small boys could tuck it away. Overnight, their stock price went into free fall. Massive backlash. Target, again, have lost 25 billion off their market cap. Their shares are toilet. Nobody wants them. People will not go in, and they've lost a lot of people anyway. But all the religious right has gone. They're not doing it. They're not touching Target. And then there's the big influence there. There's people now being embarrassed who wouldn't normally have, who would have said, "Oh, let it go." But then they're like, "Oh no, I ain't getting involved with that," because of what they've done. What they've done is they've targeted and sexualised very small young people. The backlash is huge. Now that's just 2 companies. That is, as I say, Budweiser and Target. But it isn't just that. Now we have Xbox and we have Major League Baseball. Now let's just pull that Xbox down one and have a look. So as you see, on the left there is the Xbox logo for Pride Month. And that was their logo for about 2 days. Before, after 2 days, they pulled it and they went back to the one on the right, and that is now the Xbox logo again. Pride for Xbox lasted 2 days. And here is Major League Baseball, and as you see again on the left, that was the Pride logo that was supposed to be there all through Pride Month, and on the right is their normal one, which went back and replaced the Pride one after 12 hours. And the reason is they had so much backlash. And so as soon as these companies are getting the backlash now, they are walking it back. They are walking it back majorly. And the reason is because they've looked at Budweiser and they've looked at Target. And they've seen those shares go down. They've seen sales decimated. And they went, not us. And so they've walked away from Pride. Because after all this, let's put this pink up here and let's put the rainbows up there for Pride, that these corporations do, isn't that they give one iota of care for Pride. They give a Pride, they do this so they can look virtuous and hopefully sell a few more things. But now they're realising it's the other way round. Pride is driving people away and that they're not going to do it anymore. And of course the other thing is the sheer hypocrisy of it, because you get the likes of Mercedes-Benz who'll put, we'll put a rainbow Mercedes-Benz logo up in the West, but in the Middle East they're not. Now, being a gay person in the West isn't an issue. Being a gay person in the Middle East seriously is. So why aren't Mercedes-Benz standing up for the rights of people in the Middle East? The people in the West are fine. We don't have to worry about them. Let's stand up for the people in the Middle East. Let's make our corporate, identity stand up for them. Oh, no. Because we still want to sell Mercedes-Benz to rich oil sheiks. And that's why they're not doing it. It's sheer rank hypocrisy and cowardice. But it goes to show that these companies aren't in it because they believe in it. They're in it for the folding. They're in it for the money. And it, of course, is the same with Oxfam. Oxfam now, almost immediately, have come out and are walking back the problem that they've caused. Now, we're going to do this story now. It's a very long lead. This is mostly what I'm going to do. But I am just going to go very quickly into this to show. Because even Oxfam have seen the lie of the land. They've seen what people are doing. They've seen how corporations are being destroyed. They thought they were being virtuous and wonderful, and then they realised that they've just possibly ended Oxfam. And if they don't sort it out and get it jumped on straight away, they could be finished. Although, to be fair, how they're still going after the Haiti earthquake, I don't know. What with all those maybe dozens of Oxfam workers going in there and doing absolutely terrible things to children and women, we all know what they were doing. Not going to go into that story. But it was appallingly bad. Oxfam have never really answered for it. And of course, they've just washed their hands of the whole problem. I think that heads needed to roll. And I think the whole of Oxfam really now needs to be shut down. It needs to lose its charitable status. It is no longer a force for good in the world. It is divisive and harmful. And I'm just going to go in, and I'm not going to do the full story here, just to go in to show you why Oxfam, though, need to walk back what they're doing. Here goes. So Oxfam immediately apologises for portraying J.K. Rowling as a TERF in a gay pride video, and the transgender backlash ensues. So what Oxfam have done is they've said that any woman that stands up for the rights of biological women, they can insult. They'll give them names. They'll ridicule them and insult them. They've realised, looking at the backlash against this, oh my God, we've got to stop this. They've stepped that back. They've apologised. They've walked that back. And now all the transgenders are going, no, Oxfam, you're evil in doing this. You're not protecting us. This is what happens when you play the stupid game. You win stupid prizes. Rather than just keeping your mouth shut, getting on with your day job of helping people, had to go and get political. You had to go in there and say, oh, J.K. Rowling's a TERF because she stands up and protects women's rights. And then, oh my God, the backlash, we're going to end up like Budweiser, we're going to end up like Target. Let's walk that back. And the moment they walk it back, oh my God, now we've got the trans lot after us. Because you can't win. When you divide your audience, you lose. Very quickly, the globalist British charity Oxfam International has issued an apology for caricaturing Harry Potter author J.K. Rowling as a TERF, or a trans exclusionary radical feminist, in its recent gay pride video, saying it was sorry for the offence it caused. Why are you making trans and gay the same thing? They're not. But Oxfam's apology has sparked its own backlash from radical transgender activists who are claiming the charity is legitimising bigots. It's not bigoted to protect the rights of people. It's bigoted to not protect the rights of people. And they say they are caving to alt-right fanatics. If you know anything about J.K. Rowling, you know that the one thing you cannot call her is alt-right. That woman is so socialist. She's so left-wing. You can never in a million years call her an alt-right. But these people do because they're very, very stupid. On Tuesday, Oxfam said in its apology that it had edited its gay pride video to remove the sequence depicting J.K. Rowling as a scowling, demonic creature wearing a TERF button. In efforts to make an important point about the real harm caused by transphobia, we made a mistake. Yes, you did. The organisation said this, and they said that they have therefore edited the video to remove the term TERF, and we are sorry for the offence it caused. No, you're sorry for the backlash that it got, because you are the sort of people that rely on people giving you money, and you are alienating 51% of the population straight off, and then of the rest, 49.9% of the population that remains, they've all gone. Nobody is listening to you because you just offended just about everybody. And when your takings are down this year, don't come crying and say, oh, we can't help people. No, because when you're not doing things to children, you're alienating the 99% of the population that are absolutely sick to the back teeth of all this crap that you keep peddling. When you're up to here, keep your mouth shut. If you hadn't have said anything, you wouldn't be in trouble now. But you have to come out and you have to show, oh, look at us, we're going to get in and we're being political. You go political, you alienate at least half of your audience, half of your target, half of your customers, whatever. Once you alienate them and you split them, you will never, ever get them back. Look at Budweiser, look at Target. And that's what they've done. Some transgender activists have reposted the deleted sequence as well as the caricature of Rowling. Activists have begun attacking Oxfam for what they see as the group's capitulation to the right, even though she's very to the left. Saying it is effectively legitimising transphobia. There's no such thing as transphobia. These people aren't trans. They are mentally ill. Anyway, well, I'm not going to go through the rest of the story, like I said, but I'm just giving another example here. So you have Oxfam who go, oh, we're going to pick on you, so we look virtuous and marvellous to the, 44 people in the country that actually care. Alienate everybody. Oh my God, what have we done? We need these people to give us money, and we're just alienating them. Quick, walk it back. You idiots, every single one of you. We don't care about you. We don't care about your politics. We don't care anything. If you want to do a good job, do a good job. Don't tell us. Don't tell us about who you are and your journey and all that crap. Get on, help people. Don't do the things you're doing to them. Just help them, feed them, clothe them, give them shelter. Don't be putting things inside them. That's a good start. And for God's sake, don't alienate your audience by getting political. You've seen what happens to all these corporations that do. And then you look at the ones that have wised up. Your X-Files, your Xbox. Quick, get the logo off. Major League Baseball, get the logo off. All this. It's walking back. It's finally sense is being restored. And why do gay people and lesbians and trans, all that, why do they need a whole month? It's not as though we forget about them for the other 11 months of the year, is it? Because it's constantly pushed in your face all year. But why do they need a whole month? Why not just a day, like our mothers? Anyway, I'm going to round off and come up. No, I don't care about gay people. I don't care at all. I know lots. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I just think they're greedy. Whole month? Come on. They would do it. Maybe a couple of days. Have a long weekend. But a month? It's a bit much. But all these corporations that sit there and go, oh yeah, we'll put this, this and this. They don't mean it, you know. They don't care. Because if they did, they'd do it in the Middle East. And they don't do that. No. No siree bob. Ka-ching. Money. Oh well. They'll learn. Oxfam's learning, isn't it? They'll all start learning. If you want to do something, don't sit there and push your buttons and go political. Just do the job and people will admire you for it. Anyway, I shall round off. Thank you very much for watching. If you like the video, please hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, please share the video. And until next time, stay safe, stay well, be who you are, but don't be greedy. And goodbye.